and gentlemen, this is your main event.
Live from HBF Stadium Festival Hall. Melbourne Pavilion. Not even backstage, we're literally outside.
Was that the best fight card in Australian MMA history?
Call me crazy, but make sure you call me when I'm right.
Be good if the Aussie MMA Instagram page would give us a bit of glow up because we're killing
to
it.
the Australian MMA podcast. My name is Mitch Tinley, and today's guest is none other than George Mangos, a 7-1 professional mixed martial arts fighter out of Sydney, trains out of Lions Den Academy under the great Luke Pizzuti, and teammates with the ever so freaky Marwan Rahiki, who will be competing for his own Dana White Contender Series contract. George recently competed against a man named Radley Da Silva, Australia's #1 enemy, for a UFC contract, and couldn't get the job done, unfortunately. He lost the decision to Radley, and it was a very uneventful fight in the sense of Radley just sort of held him down. You don't say that much about fighters, but he did not want to fight. It was pretty unanimous decision that he did not want to fight. He was just trying to squeak home a victory, which is not what the competition is all about. And here at Australia and Australian MMA, we're incredibly biased when it comes to this situation. But no, George unfortunately fell short. He's gone undefeated in his amateur career, undefeated in his pro career up until that moment. So I wanted to sort of chat with him, see where he's at. Kind of, it's a good lesson for kids that, like, I think he's 22. Like, he wants to just steamroll everyone, and he's now hit the first speed bump of his career. So kind of, how does he handle it? What's next? And it's pretty interesting, his outlook going forward. But he's nearly on the plane to go see his teammate Marwan Rahiki in Las Vegas at the Contender Series, who is hopefully looking to pick up a contract by himself. And so, yeah, we're just quickly chatting to George about all of that. It obviously appears as well in the Australian MMA magazine, which you can pick up now, issue 2, shop.australianmma.com.au, plus there's loads of like collectibles and merchandise. And let me know if you want anything else signed by people and who you want it signed by, and I'll track that down. Also, I want to thank our friends, of course, at Vex MMA. George himself is a Vex PRP athlete who have helped his career and mine very much. Also want to thank Combat Sports Insurance and, of course, our gym partner, DCA MMA, who has Anthony Drillich fighting on Eternal MMA 99. So make sure you check that out October 11th, I think it is, on the weekend. But yeah, guys, look, let's hear from the great man, George. He will not only be in the UFC, but I'm sure he'll be a champion one day. He's an absolute stud of a dude. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's George Mangos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on the show. He was the hottest property in MMA, and now no one likes him. George Mangos, welcome.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
Oh, mate, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Had a bit of time now since the last fight, obviously, so got to process it a bit, but yeah, I'm doing good.
Did you go after the match with Radley Da Silva? Which I mean, it's not just losing. It's like, and I'd never say this like about a fighter ever, but it kind of felt like he fought like a bitch. And I would never say that to his face, but he just held on, and it's like he wanted the victory more than he wanted to fight. You know that. Everyone knows that. Like, what was your feeling straight after that fight?
Yeah, I was frustrated. Obviously, like, yeah, it's like he fought not to win and beat me, like he just fought not to lose. It's like, it's weird, which made him win in the same way. So, I don't know. Yeah, it was frustrating. Like you said, it was. I don't know. It was a boring fight. It wasn't exciting. Yeah, it's not how my fights usually go. So that was frustrating as well. And you know, if, like, for the one time you don't want that to happen, it's on the Contender Series. So, yeah, it was a shit go. But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I mean, he won, but he's 30 years old, and Dana White goes to him. I don't know if you ever watched the show before, but that's not how you get signed. So I'm 22, and we just fought on the Contender Series, so I still got plenty of time.
Did you go on a massive bender because your whole life felt like it was ruined? Was it anything like that?
Nah. No, I'm not much. I'm not into that much. So I was just I just watched the fight about 10 million times, just thinking, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. How was your next, like, training session? Like, was it against Marwan or someone? Did you just try and kill them?
Marwan's ready to fight. He's ready. I made sure he's ready. That's what was my goal when I got back. It was make sure this guy wins. We can't have two guys on there, no one gets signed. So Yeah, no, my training session's been good after that. Like honestly, I feel like I can fight in 2 weeks. I'm trying to get some fights booked, but it's not really going my way. But we'll see. You know, I'm ready. I'm in shape. I didn't get fat. I stayed fit. I had about like not even a week off, and I was back in the gym.
Did you in getting Marwan ready? Did you just shoot doubles and just hold on to him?
Yeah, we did everything.
Just,
Mate, we covered all bases.
well, mate, this could happen. This could
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, pretty much. Just said if you're here, make sure you get the fuck up.
But I mean, obviously, like we can be critical of him as well, like for obviously not wanting to fight because it is hard. Like I was trying to explain it to people, like it does not matter how good you are, you can roll against someone who's like horrendous in jiu-jitsu, and if they just hold on and are not going to
Mm,
do anything, it is really difficult to get up and do anything. But
yeah.
surely you must have hammered yourself for it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm always hard on myself. Even my wins, I reckon half of my wins, I hate them. Like I don't even like. I've got even like the Ethan fight. I hate watching that fight. I knocked him out in 30 seconds. I hate that finish. Like so, to lose, I've got so much to pick myself on. So yeah, but at the end of the day, it's you know, it is what it is. So I'm not going to dwell on it for too long. I'm going to take what I can from it and move on. So yeah, I think the only way to like make that a positive outcome is not let that happen again.
What was the main takeaways? Like, what did Luke Pizzuti, your head coach, like? What did everyone sort of assess that situation to being the problem?
I think I was just too comfortable, to be honest. I was looked so calm on my back. I was just, you know, I'm always submitting people, so I had no problem being on my back. He wasn't, you know, doing any damage and bashing me. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna see here, try to go for subs. He had good submission defense, so it just sort of cancelled each other out. And then, you know, he's on top, the clock's running up, and next thing you know, 3 rounds are done. I'm still feeling fresh as fuck, and
Mm.
there's no more time to work. So. Um, yeah, maybe that's because yeah, obviously I've always found the finish. I also had at that time I had prepared for more 5 round fights than I had for 3 rounds. So yeah, I think just different approach in my gameplay. My wrestling is good. My wrestling defense is really good. I just didn't have enough of a problem to get up. Like I just was happy and complacent there.
It looked like did Dana White come back and see you or something? What happened there?
Yeah, so we pretty much after the fights, like when you're in your backstage, they got like these big bins and stuff. You put all your stuff in before you fight, like all your bags and whatever. And then if you lose, when you walk out, they wheel the bin out straight out the cage,
And you get
and
in it.
then you yeah, they give you your stuff, and you walk straight out. Like you after the fight, within a minute, I'm out the venue, I'm in the car, and then there's this like producer guy walking into the car and whatever. And then as we get in, waiting for Glenn to get in, he's on his earpiece, whatever. He's like, he wants to bring him back in. And he goes, all right. So he opens the door. He goes, Dana wants to speak to you. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, I don't know. This never happens. I was like, all right, whatever. Start walking, following him. And then, yeah, we get into his office. Yeah, and it's pretty much just saying to me, like, you know, you had a tough night. Like, it was a, you know, bad matchup. Like, that didn't let you bring out your best, but don't stress. You know, you're still young. We're gonna have you back here soon. Just go back home, sort your shit out, get back to work, and we'll see you soon, pretty much. So it was good to hear that from him. Also had a few of the like matchmakers reach out to Tim and stuff, saying that they want to see me back here against you know another person. So yeah, we're still looking good.
That's really cool. And in terms of kind of leading up to the fight, do you now wish, I don't know, maybe you would have spent more time on the regional scene or tougher opponents? Not that they were, you know, you fought slouches or anything, but like, would you have done it differently?
No, I think like obviously if I had more fights, it wouldn't have been bad. Like, but you know, I was just gonna get better, and if I had more fights, but I think like my skill level is ready. Maybe, like experience wise, I could definitely have more fights. You know,
Mm.
there's like it's not gonna hurt me to do that, but I think I could have won. I think 9 times out of 10 I beat Radley. I think that wasn't the issue, but obviously it would have more experience would have given me a better chance at winning. Um, but yeah, I think, you know, everything happens for a reason, so I'm not stressed. You know, I thought it was going to happen this year, and sometimes you have all these plans in your head, and like things are going to go this way at this time and whatever. And but you know, guys have got different plans at different timings, and have to go through these things and learn these lessons the hard way sometimes. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity I got.
And first loss, what did that sort of do to you mentally?
Yeah, it stung. It fucking stung. It still stings. I hate looking at my record now. It fucking sucks. And then, yeah, like no, it wasn't easy to go through. So it was maybe for like a couple of weeks. It was rough. So, but the only thing I could do was just stay in the gym, keep my head down, just and try and improve. So, that's those days are sort of past now. I'm sort of over it. Like it's always gonna sting. I think I'll never fully get over it, but yeah, it's not as harsh anymore.
And did you hear Radley Da Silva's comment saying that he's now the Hex featherweight champion?
He's a bitch. He's a fucking bitch. Ex featherweight champ with 4 significant strikes. I don't. Yeah, yeah.
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 How was it sort of because obviously after a fight normally you both go to war and there's this like mutual respect. Did you feel that after?
Nah, nah. I was dirty after. I'm a sore loser. I think I'm a sore fucking loser. After the fight, he tried to come up to me and shake my hand. I just brushed him off. I said, "You fucking gay cunt." And I was, yeah. But is what it is.
Well, I mean, mate, what happens now? Because I've heard some crazy rumors about what you might be doing next. Is there anything that is on the horizon?
Um, Look, I don't know. I honestly don't know. We got options, obviously. Um, like Dana was saying, I can get a couple wins, get some good guys, and I'll be back next year. There's UFC in Sydney, maybe a couple good wins before then. I can get a spot in there. There's PFL coming to Australia. We'll see. We'll see because it's still early days, so I haven't signed nothing, I haven't agreed to anything fully yet, but we got lots of options. I'm just trying to get a fight this year, to be honest. It's getting hard to find a fight. I thought it would be easy after losing and fighting on Contender Series, having a big stage and whatever. I thought it'd be a big target on my back. This guy's beatable. This is how you beat him now. So just get this win. But yeah, I can't get a fight. So if I can get one before the end of the year, that's the main thing. But yeah, as for what's next, I don't even know. We'll see. I'm leaving for Vegas today, and I haven't even packed. I've got to be at the airport in 4 hours, so I've got to go try and get through today first.
How come? Why are you going to Vegas?
For my last fight.
Ah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
brings corner.
Is this? I've started this chase between you two. Do you feel like this is the moment that Marwan is going to overtake you?
Yeah, it is. No, it is for sure. He's gonna smash this guy. He's gonna fucking smash him. Yeah, I'm happy for him. I've said it before. Marwan's like one of my favorite fighters to watch. So I get to go watch him again in the corner and throw my 2 cents in there, and I get to see the Contender Series from that point of view. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I can imagine you in the corner. As soon as it hits the ground, you're just like, get up!
Yeah, yeah, you'll hear me. You'll hear me for sure.
But surely it sucks a little bit because you're a competitive dude. So is Marwan. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck, he's gonna get it before
yeah,
me.
yeah. That's all right. Yeah, obviously it would have been good. We're both in there by now, but yeah, I'm happy for him. I don't.
Have you felt Luke Pizzuti's love go more towards Marwan now, and now he doesn't care about George?
Nah, nah. I think even if anything is shown more love to me now is yeah, it's been good. It's the whole gym's been good. Everyone at the team has been good. Yeah, obviously despite the loss and not the results, it's been good vibes. It's been yeah, no one's stressed.
It's because he's grooming you as a coach now. He's given up.
Yeah,
He's given up on your career. No,
yeah,
it's crazy. I've never seen a guy get lost and everyone's just like, yeah, so he'll be back.
yeah.
Like,
Pretty much. It's weird.
did the parents have to say anything to you, like get you out of any slump at any stage, or?
No, they're all right. I mean, they're my parents. They want to always look out for me and whatever. But yeah, they're good. They're just making sure I was all right, and just making sure I'm not stressed too much. Like at the end of the day, no one gives a fuck. Like I lost, is what it is. So it's just nothing to dwell on. And yeah, I think I'm doing that pretty well.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's like it's a weird situation for you too because it is like your entire life and everything, but you didn't get bashed. Like
Yeah, exactly.
you lost a not even a grappling match. Like, but you
Yeah,
just you so it kind of doesn't kill a whole lot of aura in
yeah,
that sense, which is kind of cool.
yeah.
Um, but you talked about kind of some options next. Like, what type of opponent do you want? Because I was pretty critical going, you can't just come back and fight more regional guys because what it looked like is, from the outside is
Yeah.
you smash regional guys, you get an international guy, you lose. You
Mm.
can't then go back and just smash a whole bunch of regional guys again.
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. So we'll see. I'm interested in fighting overseas again. Obviously, that was my first time fighting overseas too, and I lost. So I'd like to get that one back. Whether it's obviously not a contender series this next time, but anyway, even there's like UAE Warriors and things like that. I'd be down to do so. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't just yet. So, yeah, I'm trying. I don't want to end the year on the loss. That's for sure.
Has LFA reached out at all?
No, I haven't heard from him unless they've reached out to Tim and
Hmm.
he hasn't told me yet. But no, not that I have ever heard of.
I just would have thought that would because that's where Radley came from, eh? That
No, bought on BFL.
Oh, that okay. Have they reached out to you? Because I feel like that would have been cool.
Nah, bitch fighting league. No.
Feel upset, I see.
No, no, not at all. No.
Oh, no. Okay. Has anyone now that the undefeated George Mangos is no more, which I know that must sting to hear?
Yeah.
Have any friends or sponsors stopped talking to you?
Nah, nah, not really. I've been shown more love since the fight. So, yeah, all those guys that backed me, always they backed me when I was an amateur and a pro debut and whatever. So, if one lost to my name, they're not going anywhere.
Does it hurt watching Seb Saleh do so well on road to UFC?
No, I've never had anything against the guy. So I just saw if we fought, I'd beat him. I still do think that. I still think I'm better than him, but I don't wish him to lose or whatever. I hope he wins. I hope he makes the UFC. But same goes for any other featherweight in the whole world. I think if we fight, I'm gonna win and I'm better than you. So, yeah, no, he's doing good. He got a good knockout the last fight. Yeah, I'm not no ill will.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right, mate. Well, before I let you go, let me just bring up the Australian MMA magazine issue 2. Let me go to a rankings page, where I didn't proofread well enough, and instead of George, you'll probably like this, right?
Yeah,
Instead of being, what are you, 7-1 now?
yeah.
You are listed as 4-0.
Oh man, that's
That's
better.
So yeah, is that so less wins but no loss?
Yeah, I'll take that.
But you know what you won't take?
What?
Do you want to know where you're ranked? Do you
What
want
am
to
I
guess?
ranking?
It's
Is
it's
this pound for pound?
yeah, it's pound for pound. It's regional rankings. So
Yeah.
guys, you can't be in the PFL or in the UFC. You can be in like Contender Series
Mhm.
or like Road to UFC. So where do you think you're ranked?
uh, Third.
Oh, you're gonna hate this. You're
Oh,
fourth. You're fourth.
oh, fuck. I didn't even get the podium.
Do you want to know
Yeah,
who's
what's
third?
the top three?
No,
So,
do you want to number 3, Seb Salo.
that's all right. That's deserved. That's deserved. I'll get back. I'll get my get back.
And also, what you hate too. Nah, you'll love this one. Number 2, Marwan Rahiki.
Oh, that's good. That's all
Yeah,
right then.
yeah. Nah,
Who's first?
can't tell you. You're gonna get the mag.
All right, all
Nah, nah,
right.
nah. It's Darcy Vendy.
Darcy
I,
Vendy. I was
I,
gonna say Darcy Vendy. Yeah.
yeah. It's just I just think the way he's just smoking
Yeah.
everyone
No, he's looking good.
at
He's looking.
middleweight. I'm actually quite shocked he's not like getting his shot at the
I
contender.
thought he would have been, to be honest, but yeah,
Yeah,
surprising.
weird shit. Have you been? Are you like obviously you like and watching the road to UFC guys and stuff? Like it's pretty cool to see the Anzacs doing well.
Yeah.
Do you wish maybe you participated in that tournament, or do you like still how you've gone?
Uh, I mean, now that I lost, maybe, but no, I'm still happy I fought in Contender Series. I've always wanted to do that. Like, I mean, I only watched Road to UFC this year because there's so many others on it. So, Contender Series I've been watching for ages. I've always wanted to do that. So, yeah, I know I'm not angry that I went that way instead of the other. So, yeah, but we got time. We got time. Maybe we could do that next year, whatever. Who knows what happens next? All I know is I'm still 22, and half those guys you just named are like 30. So by the time I'm 30, I'm not going to be on no regional rankings.
You'd be number 3.
Yeah.
Was the whole experience like the whole Contender Series? Was it everything you thought it would be?
Yeah, it was fucking mad. Like it's just like sick. I don't know. It's like a movie. It's like everything you see on TV, and then I'm just there. Like I'm just like some kid from Sydney. I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like it's weird as fuck. But no, it was the best experience. It is what everything I thought it'd be. It was yeah, there's so much like even just staff there that run the show. Like it's just crazy how big the operation is. It's I definitely like confirmed that this is what I want to do with my life, and I want to be the best at this.
Were you worried though, after the loss that like Tim Simpson would turn around and be like, "Well, I'm not representing you anymore." Like, did you have any thoughts like that?
Nah, nah. I think as well, like the way I lost, and yeah, I don't know. I wasn't worried about any of that at all, to be honest. And even if that was the case, it is what it is. So like, I'm gonna make it regardless. If it's just me and Luke and a pair of pads in a garage, I'm gonna be a world champion one day. And it wasn't. We didn't get signed to the UFC this year, but there's no stopping us that we will be there one day.
When it comes to sort of just, I think the overall feel of summing it up, if a younger fighter was watching you, what's like the advice you'd tell them to get through that moment?
Just who gives a fuck, I think. Like this, I mean, that's what I've been doing the whole time. Just do what I like, do what makes me happy, do what I'm best at, and who gives a fuck what anyone else says. And same thing goes when you lose. You had a crack, and yeah, just keep going. That's it, really. So it's not the end of the world, and then you only lose if you stop. So let's just turn around and keep going.
Well, I mean, you didn't lose; you ran out of time.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
So, trying to get back on the hex card, or like, is that a
Yeah.
possibility?
I couldn't give a fuck. Whatever. Let's do it in the backyard. I don't. I don't care. I just I need a fight. I need a win before this year ends. Yeah, I didn't get to hurt anyone since February, so let's run it. Whoever's ready. Let's fucking go.
Well, I guess that's sort of my final question as well. Is it annoying to have to wait a whole nother year, possibly, for
Yeah.
your shot again?
Yeah, it's very annoying. Even when I spoke to Dana, he's like, go home, like, sort your shit out, like, you'll be back here or whatever. And I was like, yeah, please, like, next week, I'll be ready, please. And I was like, get me back here ASAP. And he's like, yeah, he goes, you're young, but we'll get you back.
What if I get in a fight in the car park and come back?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
know.
really good?
Yeah.
Nah, that's sick, mate. And finally, what was your thoughts on UFC Perth? Did you watch it?
Yeah, it was good. It was hard to watch. It's like the Contender Series, hard to watch because Contender Series, I wanted to win, obviously, and Perth, I wanted to be on there. So, but no, it was good. All the Aussies killed it, obviously, except for Jake. That was shit go how that fight ended. But yeah, no, it was good to see. I was impressed.
What's your thoughts on the Jake Matthews Neil Magny referee situation?
Um, it was like it should have been a bad stoppage because he stopped the fight when he thought Neil was out, but I don't think Neil was out. But yeah, I mean it is what it is. I guess impressive for Neil to come back and still win by finish, not just decision as well in the third. But no, I think Jim's a good guy. I've met him a few times. I think he's a good ref. It's hard to be a ref your whole career and not have any slip ups. So I don't blame him.
And is that adrenaline dump thing that Jake Matthews was talking about? Is that real? Like,
Yeah,
you think it's over?
Yeah, I've never had that before, but sometimes you cop a nut shot or something, and just that stopping the fight like ruins your momentum. So I can only imagine if the ref waves it off, and you think you've won, and you're like, hold on, get back down on the stool, and we got 1 minute, we're back in for another round. So yeah, it's definitely real. Definitely would have affected how he performed if he just never thought the fight was over.
Awesome. And finally, Marwan Rahiki prediction.
Finish, and contract. That's it. He's gonna go out there, do what I was supposed to do, put Lions down on the map, and yeah, we're gonna be happy.
You're the man, George. Thank you for taking the time, and look forward to seeing you back. And God have mercy on your next opponent.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
See you later, boss.